Okay, let's do a 9 games into Russia, Wounded Waters game in solo, random boards, and see how it goes. We got board F. Sure. We shall explorers, mountains. Mountains are very calm explorer for us. Well, let's see the first draft. I'm gonna D2 take a minor as usual. And there we go. Play removal. Let's just take it. I'm gonna I'm gonna actually grow into land 6, destroy the present from land 4. The plan is to take a blight on land 4 and with blood soul this land on 6 such that we can, protect the harm. This is the thing that Wonder Waters can't do just because, blight movement is busted. Gonna do corrupted blood and we have choice. I think I can't push them here or here because when either jungle or sands follow up, I need them to be only one explorer there to be solved by my fighting mate. So I'm gonna push it into land 8. Okay. Basically the rain is past, sure. Go to the mountains, explore the sands. Okay. And then we are gonna use the innate here, pushing it into the jungle, pushing the Dahan into land 5. Time passes. So this mountain ascends is kind of awkward because I'm gonna have to lose a presence from ravaging, but we'll see. Let's turn to draft another minor looking for more defense. There's no defense, but Mesmerize is probably a card. Also, Lure could be pretty strong though. Um, I mean, Nest doesn't solve too much of a problem. It solves one Explorer ravaging problem, but it is what it is. Lure is a card that opens up more major synergy. I feel like Lure could be better. Let's take Lure. Play the play removal. Going into land 5, destroy this one. Actually, I might just go into land 2 instead. Grab the blight. The idea is that I can harbor this wetland follow-up. Then I don't have a. Oh, well, that's pretty scuffed. Because I need to make use of this called a 10. Maybe that's not true, actually. What if I don't play called a 10? I still think I have enough time to, evacuate. I think it's actually time to do Raw. Go into land 5. Actually, go into land 2 as the planned. We could draw the town out. We could draw this town out. I don't think either is good. Probably I'm just playing draw for no text. That's very scuffed, right? Maybe. It's still the answer is still call the 10. I grow into land 2. And if it's wetlands don't follow up, I don't solve land 3, but I can solve land 7. Is that correct? It's actually correct. Because I can push 2 explorers over here. It's still gonna ravage because it's like matching a ravage card, so yeah, sure, let's do this. Ominous Dawn. Don't have a card that generates fear. So no fear. When damage in a land with Fatland or Beast. When damage to the Han in a land with stuff. Sure, basically One fear, push it into land 4. We need support, don't care. Push from not matching a build card. Hmm. So basically we can push an explorer from land 4 if I want to. I think I'd like to, because then I can worry less about the edge cases happening on this land 4, which I think is pretty good. I can also push it to land 2, which is troll. Land 3 is also kind of troll. Or I can push a town. Maybe pushing town is an idea. Because I don't have to worry about land 4 building next turn. Yeah, maybe pushing town is just better. So we take the Ravage, no Russia 6, build, explore into the wetland. Alright. Call it 10. Water 8. Push this dude over to land 8. Alright, time passes. Yeah, so land 7 has a issue, which is, they're gonna escalate to explorers, and land 8 is gonna also be a problem. So there is a bunch of things we need to take care of. Turn 3, T2 drop another card. These are very interesting cards. Nature's Res is Nature's Res. Sap is also Sap. Sap is 0 cost, has better elements for us. Doesn't require Sacred Sap, it's 0 range. And Nature's Res can serve as a flight removal later. I take Res. And I'm going to grow into actually land 2 and grabbing the blight from land 5. No, actually, have to grab the blight from this land 8. And then I'm going to play. Interestingly enough, I can try to defend this land. Can I? No, I can't. Never mind. I probably can do Rack plus Res, grabbing a water, serving waters. Have a water in the trap, such that we can use Nature's Res to remove another blight. And we can go from there. Did I grab any blight this turn? I didn't, right? I think I'm supposed to grab the blight to land 2, actually, and heal off this blight on land 8. This way, I can rack with land 3 if it's not wetland or post. That would be a pretty cool source. Local diaspora. Well, um, okay, that has to be this land, and like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to push exactly 4 out. The town has to go to land 4, otherwise it's gonna ravage. And I'm not pushing the town to land 7, so it's gonna be a dude. And then can push these to land with my presence, and also has a Dahan, which is like very okay. And then Dahan push Beast Fear. Ah, this Beast Fear is also troll because we are like accelerating the Russia bomb. So it is what it is. Ravage in the sands, build in the wetland, double build, control. I think it's still fine. I have like 2 fast controls. We'll see what happens. Sands follow up. At least I don't have to solve land 8, which is a a pro. Escalate on this land 7. And we can try to figure out what to do. Like land 7, I'm fine with taking a fight on land 7, losing a beast. Am I fine actually? It might be troll actually. It could be a lot of troll. Just because this LC thread is actually real. Maybe I just let land 3 blight. It's also a choice. Oh, actually, yeah, I should actually do this. I do rad targeting land 7, push an explorer and downgrade, push a town over here. Then use the water innate, push the dude over here and push downgrade. That way this land 7 issue is solved, and then I have an animal in it as well. 1 fear, 2 fear, push downgrade, and push. Hmm. Thing is, do I downgrade the city or downgrade the dude? Like both are pretty strong. Downgrading a city plays around, the random city events. Um, hmm, it's so hard to choose. Maybe downgrade. No, downgrade the dude because if this land 2 shows up, I'm probably gonna just use the water innate to solve it anyways. So it's still fine, still calm. And okay, that's time passes. Then it's time to G3 bottom, playing the rest of the cards. I probably have to go water, or I can just try to mix animal. So we G3. Did I forget to destroy a presence last turn? I think I did. Maybe I'm supposed to destroy this presence. So we G3. I'm gonna grow into this land 4, and land 4 again. Have a sacred site over there, grabbing blight over to this jungle. And then I'm gonna lose a presence. Preferably lose to from this land too. No, actually, no way that's correct. Supposed to grow to land 3 actually, and lose the presence on land 8 because I'm like likely taking a flight over there. I can also just make a sacred to land 5, which is kind of fine. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna draw this town out. Actually, maybe I just grow into land 2. Yeah, this seems to be a better line because I can, grab the town over here for a downgrade, such that this land 4 is not gonna be too much of a problem. And then we can lure the unknown um, and explore from land 4 to downgrade it, such that when mountain explores again, we don't have to worry about anything. Urbanization. Now these 2 towns we place round up to 6. Sure, stricken, sure, push 2 from the city to non-city. I like to push this to land 3 actually, such that when this wetland explores again, I can dissolve it immediately. Having the harm in an empty land that is about to be explored is actually very favorable for Wonder Waters, and that's like one of the techs that Wonder has. Coastal land with the harm, each 1 damage per the harm. That saves me 1 action, which is pretty good. I'm gonna push stuff into this land too, and we don't have any random fear to pop up this in this bomb, which is pretty good. We can consider which land is this explorer is gonna land to. Probably land 6 is a good idea. Probably not. Okay, maybe this land 5 is pretty good. Because if the mountain shows up, I can push the harm, downgrade, push the harm, downgrade. Yeah, this, but anyways, that the Han is gonna like be pushed over here to downgrade the dude. So we need some dude over here on N5 to be downgraded. Oh, sorry, forgot to Russia 6 and build on the sand. So the sand is gonna be a problem, but the problem is delayed, which is like kind of cool. Jungle wetland. And so first of all, I'm gonna use the right innate to pop up this rocket bomb, targeting this land 3 nuclear push downgrade. And mountain is gonna be the bomb. Interesting. Um, I probably can push the Dahan over here to, downgrade the city. I'm gonna take a blight over here. I'll use the water innate to push the Han like this. Then next turn I can probably, you use draw or something to solve this land 4, which means I'm pretty much likely to go water path, which is like very reasonable because, Pot of 10, Nature's Rest, these are very good water path cards. And we have a blood water to play around edge cases. The edge case, I mean, Russia LC, and also we can choose a land to um Russia 6 into. Sorry, Russia F8 into. Um, I that's actually interesting. Maybe land 4 is a pretty good land to, do this. Because now I only need to grab 2 towns out from the land 4, and this is not going to build anything, and it's going to like escalate into 5 explorers that can use some push to solve this land. So I guess it's better to blood water over here land 4. And so far, I think the game is actually very very favorable to us. We drafted a bunch of cards. These are very good cards in general. I think every one of them are like useful. I think I can just keep drafting miners. This turn I reclaimed and we have constancy. We have another blight removal. I think with 2 blight removals, we don't need a third blight removal, especially it doesn't have water. But it also has a lot of other very interesting elements, but constancy, I think we can't afford to play constancy this turn. Also, we don't have to grab the town out from this land for yet, which is also kind of interesting. So, I think what I'm supposed to do is I don't think playing constancy help us that much, TBH. I think playing blight removal while hitting our innate might be just better. Grabbing water, going for the water path, such that we can use the water innate to, gather, make the Han, downgrade, add a beast. I could gather this town out, downgrade one of them. I'm taking a blade on land 8 and then just heal it all or gather it out. And we're gonna be pretty good. And gathering this town out to land 3 makes us able to counter Harvest Bounty by eating the blade over here. Replace Explorer with a town. Oh, that's actually an upside because I don't have to solve this land 8 anymore. I mean, assuming it doesn't explore next turn, but that's like 33% chance. Oh, Sands has already shown up. It can't show up again, and 8 is like pretty good. Stricken, doesn't matter. Drive all. Push, explore, or town from a land with Sahan. I can push this land or explore out, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. think I think I'd like to leave it here. Remove explorer from land, but okay, that's That's better. Okay, Sans Ravage, Jungle Wetland build. Oh, wait. This wetland is gonna build. I completely forgot to notice this. Okay. That is I mean that is something, I guess. Mountain build, nothing builds, and we need to rush at 6. So this is where we need to take care of where to add rush at 6. The next card is either coast, wetland, or jungles. So I think it's fine escalating 2 over here. Maybe like this. And then explores coast. Oh, no escalation. That's pretty good. So jungle wetland is gonna ravage. This land 7 is gonna be an issue. I think I should have played Rack to like cover more edge cases, but it is what it is. Playing this card, remove some blight, which is like pretty good. I'm gonna use the watering nade to push this explorer out. Push downgrade like this. And probably take a blight on entry, which is like whatever. And I think I'm supposed to actually call the 10, push to the harm, don't remove blight. And then these disease. Because I have like too many lands that are like ravaging. I need to choose a land to actually solve. So next turn I can probably use CB and draw, solve this land 7, and then water innate, solve this land 2. Then I only have to take a 1 blight. Or I can just water innate, solve this land 3, but I don't think it's that necessary. We can wait 1 turn to solve this land 3. Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty good. G3 bottom track. Hmm. There's also a line that I just don't reclaim anything. I think these cards are pretty good on their own. I can deepen this land, right? From water innate. The only thing is I need to solve this land 2 as well, because it's like back-to-backing. Same for land 3 actually. Just figuring out which is the better way to play it out. I can't threshold the last tier unless I give up Nature's Res or UCB, which is like very unacceptable. This land 7 takes too much resource to solve because it doesn't have adjacent to Han, so it's better to just take a blight here. Can well play around beast attack or something. Hmm. Can I solve this land 3? I think it's the main question what we're gonna have here. So if we do this, play rack, don't need to reclaim anything TBH, which is like pretty good IMO. I can play this card. Oh, but yeah, it's just better to reclaim the card because you know it hits our innate as well as can remove a blight eventually. Go to land 6, grab blight like this. Major stress, defending land 2. Then probably do water innate over here like this. Downgrade, add a beast, even 3. And if I reclaimed our draw, I could. Maybe I'm not supposed to downgrade the city. Maybe I'm supposed to downgrade a dude. It's still not very, not very great, but I guess it's actually the line, huh? I played this card and I don't play rack. I play BOCB. It's like kind of weird, but I think it is what it is. Because now I can BOCB one here, force downgrade, and draw, gather this town to this land too. And in order to play around edge cases, I might just grab the blight into this land 5. Then, yeah, I think this is pretty good. So contained, doesn't matter. I just add a city over here. Destroy 2 dudes among these. We need to be careful about this. If one deal damage at the same time. I can just trade here, right? I can destroy the dude here, move it over here, and this dude is dead. Or maybe I can just do this. Kill both and let the Han trade on land 2, which is, I feel like it's better. Alright, Jungle Wetland Ravage. This land 7 takes play. Lose one beast. This takes play, this takes play. And we don't have to rush a 6. Mountain Ravage. Coast is gonna build. Explore into mountain jungles. Alright, so we have a water innate. We can easily mountain jungles explore is like very fine for us, right? Yeah. Next turn, I just need to reclaim VOCB again, solving this land 1, and then we're gonna be very ahead. Yep, yep. So we do the water innate over here. Push, speed, push the harm, downgrade, downgrade. Next turn, VOCB this. Take a red 6 on land 8, and then whatever. This time, we still G3, reclaiming VOCB, playing the rest of the cards. Actually, we don't even need VOCB. We can just do lure, which is also a line. And that means we don't have to reclaim VOCB. We can reclaim, call to 10, which is like, feels like better. Can grow into land 8 finally, grab the blight to land 6, and grow into land 1. Wherever lure we don't know, gather downgrade, have a constancy, select 2 energy, fight innate, and we're far from the next sphere bomb, right? So I guess I can just try to chip down the stuff over here. Gather Dahan, downgrade, downgrade. To make this land not gonna be a problem later. Add a beast over here. We still have some very insane slow actions, so we're gonna be good. Focus farming. Sure. Destroy beast. Sure, I'll destroy this one. And this one just dies. I believe 3 Dahan lands, 1 energy, reclaim a card. Gosh. I just feel like I don't have to reclaim at all for this game. On each board, choose a land with beast, strike with a Han, downgrade a building there. I can downgrade a town on this land at 8, or I can downgrade a city. I think downgrading the city is better because towns are very mobile for us and we don't want more greed anyways. Okay. So Ravage, Russia 6, and Mountain Jungle build. Explore into the jungles with Desperation. And Mountain is not safe, but this is safe. On land 1, the 7 is safe. Alright, time to remove some blight. Magic. Rack with grief and pain. Push, downgrade. And then we can use the water mage for over here. Push, push, downgrade. We can push the hand of here to downgrade as well. Then we just need to deal something to this land 5 and try to figure out a way to hold this land 8. Then we're gonna be pretty good. Constancy rocks. We can reclaim rack. We can reclaim another card from this track, which means we're able to draft a major now. And FRT, of course, and also Vigor. I think Vigor wins the game faster. But really, FRT is FRT. If I'm supposed to win the game, and should downgrade everything into this land 8. I think both these are like the same power level, especially when I have the attack to threshold FRT, and FRT is just more fun for Wonder Water, so let's do FRT. For getting Blood Water, and we can grow Pop Track as we picked G2. And I guess the idea of this turn is to threshold the Water Nade, which I don't think I can do. Because I don't have the perfect element card to do this, but mm, but it's like close enough. Yeah, sure. So I guess we can reclaim play Lure of the Unknown, thresholding FRT, can go to land 7 or whatever, grab the blight land 4, playing around edge cases. We can do flocking, add beast, gather beast, gather beast. Okay, so that's like 4 damage. Pushing them over here. And we can do FRT again. Kill off every building. Push, 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 downgrade one of them. And we have a Lure of the Unknown. Gather, downgrade. Have a Nature's Rest, Fast Flight Heal. Then we can do the Riding Mate. We do Gather Wonderhorn, downgrade, downgrade, add a Beast. Alright. I didn't do the downgrade from FRT because math is hard and doesn't matter at this point. We're just 2 ahead. Increasing aggression doesn't matter. Add the Z to jungle or wetland with the most building. We don't have such targets. Remove life and then release to the Han. Nope. Punish board, remove a town, sure. Choose a different land. Gather up to 2 Dahan. 1 damage each Dahan are present. Think we can gather Dahan to this land 1. I don't know. Mountain Jungle Ravage. Fresh at 6. Double Bill. Sands Weapons 4. Okay. So, I guess we can just try to win next turn, right? It's very, very likely we can do Water Innate. Actually, you can do that first. Push, push, downgrade. What's the bomb? I guess it doesn't matter. And then you use the Water Innate for 1 fear. Push, push, downgrade. And push the D as well. Next turn, I fast renew here, and FRT kill all the buildings. I mean, if that was the case, I think I just, downgrade the dude, which feels like better. Okay, time to reclaim, drop the random major as well. And, oh, well, is also a pretty good card. So we're gonna do FRT, do Lure of the Unknown, do draw, and we need to hit the last tier, which is, guess we can do this, do rack. Okay, cool. Oh, but we don't have the threshold. What am I lacking? Hmm, I need a water, which is Hydro. Don't have enough water. Uh, but I don't need to hit the last threshold of the innate, right? I think I don't. I just do gather the Han, downgrade, downgrade, which is still doing something, and that is the strength of the new, and we can do FRT, add beast, and we can one damage to each invader, push it over here. And before I do that, I can do draw, but I guess it doesn't matter. I can draw this dude, which is also push over here, and then we can do FRT again. One damage to each invader, kills off basically everything, and yeah, we just win here. And even if we don't, in multiplayer, we don't win, our board stays like 2 under control. The only difference is that I might not play um, this aggressively to just win, but instead I try to stall. But generally, this game is just dominating, you know? So this is Wonderboss game 1, and the next blight is like 2. And we can move on to the next one. Keep going down the notebook. Game 1, 2, peak VPT. Alright, let's move on to the no game number 2. Russia game. This is board G, which is generally a bad word when wanted since the starting blight position and presence position, but generally it's not too bad because into Russia, the early game plan is very straightforward. It doesn't require your starting presence to do anything. Like, it still kind of sucks because you might sometimes lose access to another land, but uh, it's still very manageable. Wetland start, okay. G2, drop a minor. Um, I liked BDT very much, but if you play in a very, allergic to Russia way, this card isn't really doing too much. Treacherous Waterway, at the meantime, is a very good card because it's a 0 cost to move a dude, which is like very relevant. I still like to do BOCB because, it's a very solid opening. Maybe not. I think with the Treacherous Waterway, I might just do Treacherous Waterways on turn 1. That gives us the flexibility to glory to land 6. That way, if mountain shows up, we don't need to like worry too much about it. Otherwise, I don't have access to this land 1, which could be some problem. Just use the treacherous waterways, push one explorer out from this land 4. Here's a little ring, skipping this event again, sure. It's a very interesting coincidence. Jungle Explorer, which is bad because, boy G shenanigans. We have to, like, um, we'll have to lose a beast unless we draft a defense, but even then, it's gonna still, take a rush at 6. So we do have the, you know, quote unquote tag, which is called Call a Guard. Yeah, sure, I'll take this card just in case something happens, but I don't think I need to play this card yet. And at this point, I think I don't have any cards that need to play, but I need to have the elements though. So I guess it's still okay, actually. Might be the time to play, Blood Water. There's this card doesn't really do too much in general, but you can add a piece to, escalate somewhere that you like, which could be very relevant. Grim Troll, a little bit late for that. For the home outnumber buildings, sure, that's one here. Distant Explorer, we're not really pocketing anything, so it doesn't matter. Ravage, load, North 6, explore into the sands. So we could add a beast, add a disease over here, and use the water innate. Know that we have the liberty to not use animal innate to like generate two that sphere, which is like kind of cool. And stop the build over here. Or there's a consideration to stop the build over here, but oh, actually that might be just better, more edge case proof. And we can just don't care about land 5 at all, which is still beeline. So really, what I'm supposed to do is that I need to decide if I need to solve the land 7. I'm gonna draft another miner to see if I have the tech, and unfortunately we don't. But Devouring Ants is actually a very fun card. It, it's like 1 damage, but requires a Sacred Site, which might be something. I also have the tag to call the guard this land, and I haven't drafted a defense yet. And let's take a Strong Crescent Current and let's do Urak plus call the guard. No blight removal sucks, but it is what it is. Moving the present from land 8, and blight can be grabbed into land 6. Grabbing the Serene Waters, getting card, and we can do Auto Guard, downgrade, event 3. So usually this land is not defendable, but we have Serene Waters to downgrade 1. The only downside is that I can't double downgrade in the slow, but it is what it is. Sick new farmland, 2 towns who don't have such one. 1 favorable disease, 2 damage to down for the disease, okay. Only 1 damage each, but deal damage before invaders, doesn't matter. Okay, so Jungle Ravage. Hmm, where I push this Explorer might be the land I take Russia 6. So I don't really want this land to be too much of a problem, but um okay, might be here actually. And the reasoning behind this is that I can try to pocket this land 8, although it's not very likely, but just trying. Or I can just take a Russia 6 on this land too, like a normal person. Hmm. Yeah, no, I think band 4 is a better place to take Russia 6. Even if the next card is wetland, we still have a way to solve it. And because this land has the harm, we can, push explorers out. Sends back to back, sure. And we need to escalate. We can escalate over here and here. So much for the pocket, but well, it is what it is. So we're gonna have the water. Um, we're gonna do this. We're gonna water here, here, downgrade, downgrade, and then we can no, drag this out. I still, I still think I need to dump this land 8 instead of land 2 because land 2 has a better chance to show up. Hopefully, I don't regret it. Maybe that's a lie because I'm gonna do Strong Crescent Current next turn. So it has a chance to be, valuable. We'll see. Oh, turn 3, actually turn 4, bottom, throw to land 3, throw to land 2, destroying from land 6, grabbing the blight to land 5. What we can do is that, first of all, we Strong the Crimson Current, gather the Han, push dude out, and we VOCV this. And we grab the town out of this land 8, such that this land 8 is now very pocketed. But the thing is, I have to take a Russia 6 as well. Maybe this is the time we take a Russia 6 on land 4. Missionaries, doesn't matter. We can forget a card, which is pretty cool. Get caught a 10, I guess. Oh, actually, I could just pay energy. No, I haven't played like 3 sun cards. What the heck is this? Keep your player, add a release, sure. Beast Destroy. That's pretty bad because it's gonna flip the bomb. So I guess I have to do this and do this and do this. Jungle is the bomb. Okay, surely. Well, it's unfortunate. Beast Destroy. Matching a Ravage card. Nothing. Frontier per board. Nothing. Add the stripe to a town. Sure. Since Ravage, we still need to rush a 6 and this is the wetland. Rush a 6. Then Jungle Sands build. And Jungle is going to escalate again. Oh well, it's pretty bad. And especially when the next card is potentially going to be Jungle again. So I guess I'll escalate everything to this land 7 and see what the stage 3 is. Mountain jungles. Okay. So at least sand is safe. All we need to solve is actually the jungles, which is like, this is like fine. We can do the full Latinate to, push everything from this jungle. And then next turn, I would probably try to deepen this jungle, and then we're good. All right. Reclaim. Now we've got a bunch of cool cards. I still don't have flight removal, so we'll just keep looking. And yes, speaking of flight removals, let's take Voracious. And we're probably gonna do Treacherous Waterways. Call the guard and rack with even paying this turn. Playing the water innate as well. So we can use that with Treacherous Waterways. Solve this land 1 building problem. And we're gonna do water renew first. Gather, downgrade, downgrade, add a beast, defense 3. Actually, there's no defense. Okay, I'm gonna use Color Guard over here to defense 4, solving this jungle back to back, and then all we. Oh wait, there is the issue of N4, huh? Right. Mm, so maybe we're supposed to solve this with Treacherous Waterways instead of this land 1. Not very sure, but hmm. Or yeah, I think it's fine because next turn I only need to solve this land 1 and land 8, and also a random Russia 6 land. It sucks, but it is what it is. Increasing aggression. Also, I think I haven't defended enough here. I miscalculated. But the beast damage really solves the problem, so not really complaining. And at the harm to land with stuff and no stuff, which we don't have any. On each board, isolate a land. I mean, that isolating this land stops a dude from running out. Mountain jungle. Jungle can't be explored. And mountain, if mountain explores, I think it's still within range. Yeah, let me just isolate this jungle. It's like a guaranteed value, and it doesn't also generate fear. It's also like pretty good. Need to rush a 6. I can't just choose to rush a 6 on this land 8 and make land 8 a problem, which I feel like is fine. Coast Explorer. Okay. So land 8 is gonna ravage and we don't need to care about it. We can use rack with grief and pain, pushing them to this land 2. Actually, is it better for me to use rack? I don't think it's time to rack, huh? Just use the water innate. Push, 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 downgrade. And use the rack to solve this land 8 issue. land 3 issue. And then next turn, what we need to do is to like solve this land 2, which is like very doable. Okay. Then we G3. Actually, I think generator 2 here. I think I'm not supposed to push the explorer out from this land 3 actually. I'm supposed to push the explorer out from this land 4 because I have a stronger constant current, which is like almost guaranteed to solve a problem. With G3, probably go bottom track. We could do something funky. I think I do this. Reclaim play, treacherous waterways. Oh, but there's no strong constant current. Oh wait, I can just do this, huh? I don't threshold too much. Treacherous waterways doesn't do too much. Maybe it's draw. Does that mean we don't need to play to go bottom track? I remember I played these cards. Okay, sure. That is one way to do it, I guess. So now we can do stronger constant current, push it over here, and move the Han over here. Then we do draw. Before we do draw, we do the innate. Over here, downgrade, even 3. Make a Han. Actually, no, I just downgrade again and make this a Han. Actually, make the city the Han. Make the town the Han, actually. That's a lie. I make the duke the Han, then grab the town out into this land 5. And I'm pretty sure I need to have a sacred site for Salacious, so deciding not to grow to land 1. Grabbing trade. Okay, sure. But clever co-op though. I could co-op this, killing 2 explorers for a town. I think killing the town is just better. Remove from it land with 2 of fewer, sure. Mountain jungle ravage, and you should rush a 6, so now this land 2 is going to be a problem, but we just straight take a blight. It's not big of a deal, since now we have a blight removal. Mountain, wetland. Okay, so voracious. We have water innate. I'll just push the Han over here, I guess. Should push from this jungle. Well, maybe I just push from this one. Land 1. Then land 2 takes a blight. Land 4, I'll try to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I just consolidated all my problems. Also, I have a random 13 energy for some reason. Okay, and on Earth is not really too strong. I'll take Power Storm, forgetting. Is it time to forget Treacherous? Maybe not. So I guess we can try to hit our forward 8 again. And do rack. Do blight removal. And the random sun card, probably this. Or maybe draw. Could be better. Now we can do the ripenate, gather 2 Dahan, downgrade, event 3, add a beast, make this town a Dahan, and I should have grabbed the blight to make it like less HKC, and maybe I make the dude instead of town, so that I can grab the town and then downgrade it from draw. This looks like it's like very under control now. Urban development doesn't matter. Other disease and prevent, sure. 1 fear per land with invaders where the Han outnumber buildings. That's 1 fear. Okay, and 2 takes a ravage. Oh, but I lose access to land 1. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Ravage, build, and prevent. We have wetland. That's 4, and we need to escalate as well. So probably on this land 3. For voracious growth, remove a blight. Use the water mage. Push. Push downgrade. Then we can do rack with Reeve and Pain. Downgrade this again. For downgrading this might be a waste. I think I'm supposed to do this. Now this land 2 is gonna be a trouble land, but hmm, we can do G3. Actually, you can just try to draft more mages. There's no point of hoarding energy, and there we go. There's instruments. We're quite a few turns off from thresholding it, but it is a card. But also, like our problems are so consolidated. I don't think it's that important. Maybe 10 up can win us the game. I think it's very close. PBH. So if I grow into this land too, with Penta Power Storm. Oh, it's so close actually. Hmm. Pent now is killing 2 cities. After I water invade at the east, I can kill another city. And I can. But Power Storm Pent doesn't do too much, right? But Power Storm, Storm the Constant Current might be able to do it. So I guess my idea is to play these 3 cards, which I don't need to do the bottom. I can do top. I can grab a land. Oh, but I need the water. Ah, scuffed. What if I just Power Storm, add more stuff on Penta? That also solves the problem, right? We can try it out. We can Power Storm this Penta. 3 energy, minus 3 energy. First we add the disease and the strive over here. And then we do a Penta. It's like remove 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fear. Or like 12 damage. And then like this. And then control the constant current. Push it, downgrade. Push it. And then we have a random innate to do this downgrade as well. So we just put in here. Yeah, we just win. I think the next this game, like game 2, is like what 1 BPP. Cool. and I like spent 1 hour playing two games out of so if I play 9 games, I need to like have 4 hours. No, I decided to like play only 7 games because the I have an upper limit for the time it consumes. Usually, I think 3 hours of a game is like pretty reasonable for us, me at least. So yeah, like I'm gonna just make it to 7 instead of 9, which is still like has some value because it can know how on average one of the borders performs into this matchup. So let's do the setup. Explore into the wetland. So land 6 and land 7 is very interesting. Usually board edge, the whole point of board edge being a pocket board is that land 7 can be, pocketed, but now this can't be pocketed, but I guess it doesn't matter because one is not really a pocket spirit anyways. Mm, these cards suck. Ah, why are these pass cards so bad? Like, what does Thriving Choke Fungus even do to me? But it might be a card because it has animal, and turn 2, I'm gonna play a water card anyways. Sometimes when you play a card that has, text. We'll see. So standard opening, UCB, pushing stuff over to land 2. Actually, land 7. Pushing it to land 7 has a risk of hitting the field card to downgrade a town that we can't stop, but overall I think it's still fine. Making this land 2 clean makes us have more flexibility to dump stuff onto land 2, which is like kind of relevant. And I'm gonna deal with land 5 instead of land 1, even though it has a Dahan. And the reason is that I can't evacuate all my presence before these 2 ravages. So right, turn 2, let's drop another miner looking for a flight removal. There we go. There's one of the cards we're looking for. So let's just do this card. Candy melting. We take a blight on end 1. Alright, missionaries arrive. Project goodbye BOZ. Nice knowing ya. Move here, add a lease. Each beast destroys. Oh. Oh. I can make this land wide a dumpland, I guess. Strive to a town, which is gonna be consumed immediately, so it doesn't matter. At least it's not a, replays stuff. Sands Explorer. In the melting, don't generate fear. And there's an argument that I sold this land 1, but I guess it's not that good. Let's push this dude from this land 8, solving it. And then cool, draft another miner. Terrace Drive is pretty strong, I have to say. Also, Light Cosmic Light is not a bad card as well. Actually, I like Terrace Drive more. It's like more edge case proof if I played it this turn. I like to maintain my super set. Actually, I might need to go to land 4 to play, actually 8 land A to play around escalation. Let's play these 2 cards, which is like a very strong turn. Grab the renew, actually serene. Cities Rise in a land with the most towns. Replace 2 towns with 2 cities. So I can replace this one, or I can replace this land 1. I think replacing this land 7 is kind of better. And then the whole point of that is that I can try to keep the land 1 under control if it shows up again. Beast push doesn't matter. The Hunt defense doesn't matter. Ravage, build, coast. So exactly what we're talking about. So now we can use. Oh, god damn it. Got to grab life, so I can't solve the stand one anymore. Not sad, but it is what it is. I can instead use the water nade to push it over here. Downgrade, downgrade. And before I downgrade, I can use Terror Strife, killing all the dudes. And I have a rack with Grieve and Pain, pushing everything out. Probably push it over here. Do I need to downgrade it? Maybe I need to. Hmm. Oh, well, actually, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. And then I use the animal innate to just kill the dude to make the stand more under control. Actually, I decided not to downgrade the town. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Should be time passes. These are good cards, though. And time passes. Time to G3 bottom, even though I'm playing like these cards. Random token add, and random town gather that doesn't do too much on its own. But it is what it is. Grab Blight. Did I add a person on land 3? I think I shouldn't have. I can have a presence over here. Have a sacred site, which is like very important. And I can destroy presence from land 8 because escalation turn is already passed. And grab the town into this land 6 and see how it goes. Maybe I need to make a 6 on land 6. Click. Beast push doesn't matter. 2 fear per land with. Oh, luckily you don't have to generate that here. Eager explorers, after the first build action, add explorer to adjacent land without invaders. Sure. Gather a town to a coastal land. Thank you. So, Ravage, pressure 6, build in the coast, and after the first successful build, add a dude over here. Then Mountain Jungle Explorer, sure. We have a bunch of slow actions. So, I think the animal name is supposed to hit this land 3. And the bomb is sands, sure. And disease, mountain jungle build, huh? We can add a disease and badland over here on land 5. Use the water nade, push everything here. Downgrade one of them. And bloodwater, beast, disease to land 8. Now I have a bunch of, small problems I need to solve, but ah, well, it is what it is. Can't really do too much about it. Maybe just take a blight here. But taking blight here is just still bad. We'll see. Let's replay and drop a minor. Oh, Call Guard is a card. Solve it. Sure. I'll take it. Also cycles. Oh, these are very good cards, insane cards even. Call Guard solve this land twice. I like it more. So let's do this, and blight removal. Grabbing a water. Oh. And I can't play them all without having to lose access to the water innate. Actually, why am I losing access to the water innate now? Oh, I don't have animal. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's play rack. Okay. First of all, we grab the blight to this land too, and then we call the guard. We can one over here. And we can gather some Dahan over here. Downgrade beast. Cool. Beast damage again. Sure. And coming of age. And after where it added no blight, add the town to highest number of land without invaders. That should be one of the codes actually, but it is what it is. So beast damage is gonna stop this build, which is like pretty cool. And beast damage is here again. And hits the age, which is like solve this land, solve like 2 lands. Kind of goaded. And of course, I'm hit with this event. This stupid event. Punish board, replace a town with a dude. Oh well, have to do it here, I guess. Take a blight on land 7 and heal it off right away. It's like pretty cool. Push into a land with with more. I can push it over here to stop another build. I think it's pretty cool. And we also stop this invested aristocracy, which might not be too bad. So, okay, Coast Ravage. This dude runs away. I'm gonna put it to this wetland, because otherwise it's gonna build. And also there's Ravages. Lose a harm beast and presence, but no invested aristocracy. Actually, it's actually pretty good. Okay, Mountain Jungle build, Sands build, need to pressure 6. Sorry, escalate. Escalating on this beastland is always correct. 10 explode into the jungle. Okay. It's always this. Always bad. Alright. So we now have white heal. And we can use the watering nade to do 1 fear. Push downgrade, push downgrade. At least solve this land 6 problem. Land 5 is kind of awkward as well, and as well as this then land 7. Hmm, what's my plan to deal with those though? Maybe I just rack this out, and next turn probably call the guard, solves land 8. Call the guard, solves land 8. BOCB solves land 5. And water nade. In that case, I might as well solve this land 5 instead. Alright. Oh, G3 bottom, reclaiming, call the guard. Playing, I think I'm supposed to play B cards. And then I need a plant card, which is like this. Is it true? Maybe. Thriving choke fungus. It's like so troll, but it's so real. So we do call the guard, even 4, and downgrade 1 them. And Beast is gonna have a high chance to solve this problem, so we don't need to commit anything else into this land. And I can call Ride in 8, gather, downgrade, downgrade, such that this land only ravages. Actually, this land doesn't even ravage. Holy shit. Okay, so now the only issue is this sands, which is like fairly reasonable. Okay, Beast destroyed. The fear card is +3, ravaging land with presence. Uh-oh. Okay, sure, let's do this first. +3 is like 5 damage, which is like still fine. And I need to use a slow power. I think it's likely Terror Strike to, stop this land from ravaging, and we're gonna be pretty good. Remove from disease or inland. Yeah, removing this one stops a dude from running away, and also stops a fear. May downgrade account. Okay, now it comes with a May. Sure. So ravage everywhere. Russia 6. Build in the jungles. Explore into sands mountains. So we are pretty good now. Let's do water innate. Push the Han downgrade. And we can have a thriving choke fungus. We can add a that land and add a disease over here. Still don't know what this all is doing, but And we can, if we want to, we can have a slow innate hitting this turn. Sure, let's grab the major top track. And spiders is one of those cards. Perfect threshold. Sure. I can go top track and I can grab these 3 cards. Playing them thresholds my innate, which is like pretty good. And first of all do the water innate. Downgrade. Make the Han and double downgrade. Add a beast. And we can grab some towns into here to downgrade again. Trying to hit the teleport to win as soon as possible. Harvest, bounty, uh-oh. Just keep being hit with random edge cases, man. But as you can see, we're still pretty much under control, even if we are hit with these random events. 3 or more the Han, which you don't have, sure. Jungle Ravage, which you rush at 6. Sands Mountains. Build, explore into mountains. With escalation, we'll do it here. Because at this point, it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what we're going, because we're just trying to win next turn. 1 fear, Porsche, downgrade. These disease, adding them to random places. And all we need to do is to reclaim, randomly dropping another major. Maybe instrument is good, but we'll see. So what we're gonna do is that we do these 3 cards again. Grab the town, downgrade. Gather the Han, make the Han, downgrade. And we just win. Yay. Another very, very clean win with Wounded Waters. Big blight, only 2. Alright, let's move on to number 4, game number 4. Oh, let's go for the Russia. Random board again. This time we got board D. The board D has some Dahan issues because, if this land 7 comes on turn 1, I can't really solve it unless it drafted some defense. Which means I lose some Dahan almost immediately if that happens, but it is what it is. Also, this Dahan in jungle is kind of troll again. But overall, it's still very manageable. Of course, it's going to be Sands, Initial Explore. Dropping Miner. And this is the defense that might not be enough. But huh. But this is a blight removal, which looks very relevant. I'd rather just take a blight removal than try to hard defend this land. I just lose some Dahan. It's not big of a deal. And then I'm gonna just play. Actually, no, can't do this on turn one. Have to do DOCD turn one. DOCD, sold this land two. Have confidence, build, explore into the jungles. And let's do two fear. Push it into the sand. Oh, can't push it into sands. Pushing this land 5 is also pretty troll, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, time passes. So, call a trade or, we can solve this problem, and here we go. We have Quicken, so sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. Don't worry about it. The only issue is that I don't have the, um, you know, Serene next turn, but it is what it is. He's destroyed. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still not enough damage to break the defense, so it can kill one extra dude for it. Kinda good. Add Explode to land without invaders or the Han. Oh, but then this piece destroy. Oh, I see the issue. Cause I either take a build here or I take a immediate ravage over here. Both are, pretty bad, but well, is there anything that I could have done better? No invaders or the Han. Well, at least I can use the slow innate, right? I just used the slow innate to save the Dahan and save the Blight. I think it's like it's still something, I guess. I'll just word gather into a land with two or more invaders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, commit 9. I can get one explorer in and then kill one extra explorer. I mean, sure, I'll take it. So Sands Ravage. Facade. This dude runs away to this beast land, I guess. We should take the Russia 6 and jungle build. Explore into the wetland. And slow innate. And this turn is gonna be a tricky turn because I don't have renew. Hmm. Uh, which is still fine, I guess. We can also draft mages and looking for, Tigers Hunting or FRT and hard play this game, but I think Serene is just generally safer. So my idea is that I don't claim a healing marker this turn. I just try to commit into solving a problem. Yeah, sure, sounds good. Oh, Sunset Fire is pretty good. And what we can do is that so we're taking a blight on this turn. The next turn we're taking one blight. So our blight budget is still pretty calm. Then play these cards and next turn play all those cards. Maybe, yeah. Cool. Maybe do have a secret side here. Sure, sure. Yeah, then have a water mage, which is able to push at least from this land 3. And yeah, here's a little rain. Sure. Finally, this card shows up to us. We have a bunch of water cards, and I'm pretty sure I'm drafting next turn as well, so it's fine to discard this draw to pay for it. I can get a present over here, and we have a beast attack. Stops the build, which is pretty good. And we need to, yeah, sure. Strive in the land with blight. Oh, sure. Jungle Ravage. Wetland is gonna build. Explore into the sands with escalations. So now we have a bunch of very fun actions. Usually I like to hit the left innate and right innate, but at this point, what I'm gonna do is just push everything out of this land. Push the Dahan, push the town, and push explorers into this land too. And let's do Sunset's Fire. 1 fear, 1 damage. The bomb is wetland, which gets us very ahead, and they can spend 1 energy to do it to adjacent land, and that's a true kill. And I have a Bloodwater that can happen on this land 7, I guess. Okay. And now is the time where we go top track, drafting another miner. Cannon Melting, Voracious Growth. These are insane cards. Let's just play these 3 cards. And finally, you can grab this, water canoe. Go here, destroy a present from land 5, dropping the blight into this land 1. And yeah, we are pretty chill. Resourceful populace, sure. Disease to inland with the most buildings, more disease. Move 3 the Han among lands. Gain 1 energy, reclaim a card, sure. Thick card. Push up to 2 from an inland land. I'm not sure if pushing them over here is the correct. Or maybe it's bad. I think it's pretty bad. Okay. Wetland Ravage, this still ravages, and Sands build. Wetland builds, you need to Russia 6. Oh, sorry, Russia Escalation. Sands Mountain Explorer. And we have Resourceful Populace, which I guess it doesn't matter. So what are our problems? This is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. We have like 3 major problems that we need to solve. Mm, so if I don't want to take, too much blight on land 2, I have to push them somewhere. But also this land 4 is also gonna ravage, so it's like not very ideal. Hmm. I guess I'll use Animal Date here, push, downgrade. And use the water innate to push the dude out. Actually, no. Oh, voracious. Heal of the blight. Oh yeah, I can water innate, push the dude, push the Dahan over here, downgrade. And that is makes the Song of Sanctity playable. And then I can, rack with grief and pain, solve in this land. Next turn I'll quicken this. And I still don't know how to solve this land too, but oh wait, I didn't use the water innate, right? Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. So this 5 stuff is guaranteed to be doing something. And we have quick and reclaimed as well. So I think it's fair for us to grow instead of drafting, instead of reclaiming. We can also try to draft, like, yeah, think about it this way, right? The worst case scenario, we're gonna play these two cards. And these two cards is gonna hit the water innate. From order like this. This innate can gather, and downgrade one of them. And if I got any fast blight heal, I can just solve this land problem entirely. Yeah, sure. Which means I'm supposed to drop a minor. Oh. Hmm. 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 Sure. Cottage Jade it is. No complaints now. Grow into this land too, grabbing some blight from land two. Quicken for a 10 defend. Riding 8, gather the Han. Downgrade, downgrade. Do I have to please that? I have. We can call the trade, gather another Dahan, downgrading this dude. So now this land doesn't have any Ravage, even though it says it's gonna make the Ravage a build. But we are, pretty ahead now. Can also grab the Blight to land 4, no. Grab it in land 1 to like have a better time healing it though. Relentless Optimism, good one. Land with the most combined invaders and the Han and the Z's. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Should be 9, so I'll lose the Han and add one more disease over there, sure. Each spirit at least 2 the Han moments, gain 1 energy, sure. Give a land with the Han 1 damage. So Sands is gonna Ravage first. So I can do this. Deal 1 damage to the city, and then Sands is gonna Ravage first, killing these stuff. Then Wetland Ravage is still Ravages. 1 here. You can push it. No sands with mountains. Guess I can push it to land 1 because there's very low chance that wetland is gonna show up again. Maybe it's not low chance, but pushing it still makes this land 6 pocketable. So yeah, let's do this. We need to rush at 6. Build. Explore coast. Even though it's coast, it's still fine for us. Okay, I'll use the water nade to sands mountains. Yeah, I'll push them over here. And then I will rat with grieve and pain, push, downgrade. And we are at level 2 now. Well, time passes. And this is a time where we can really replay and draft majors or spiders. Just keep hitting all these good cards. Goodbye, Sunset Fire. Your job. I mean, yeah, why not just try to threshold the spiders this turn, right? I can grab a animal on a track, and I just need to play another animal card, which I think Rack is probably good. So yeah, let's do this. Spiders, add a beast, gather beast. 1, 2, 3. Then Call Trade doesn't do too much. Let me just do the water bait first. Gather. And no beast, right? Yeah. Downgrade. And I don't execute this card trade, I guess, actually. Yeah, maybe I just need to gather, actually just gather to the Han. Downgrade a town. Actually, nope. It's better to, downgrade a city. Let's do card influx of settlers, sure. Let's add a town here. Add beast that sends with the most invaders, no fear. Non defend. Push or gather. Actually gather up to 2 Dahan, 1 damage. If invaders present, sure. That's pretty good. Gather into coastal. Defend 1 coastal. Oh, thank you. Hit this ravage and then this spiders procs. 2, 3. Actually, I think I can just win with 2 spider procs. Pressure 6. Mountain Jungle Explorer. Oh, not Explorer. Mountain Jungle Build. Oh, another proc. That's kind of insane. Then Jungle Sand Explorer. Alright. Maybe just win here. Can push down and downgrade it. And yeah. Game number 2. I don't remember the peak blight. I think it was 1, between 1 or 2. Don't exactly remember. I think the peak was 2. Yeah, let me just do 2, game for 2. Because, keeping healthy is all that matters. I just want to figure out how often Wounded can stay healthy in Russia. Start another game, game 5. This time, board G hits again, sure. Land 5, land 8, right. Oh, wetland starting. Everything is so familiar. Constancy. Shadows of the burning forest. Raving choke fungus hits again. Hmm. I'll take fungus. These are not very amazing cards in general, but taking the card just for elements is good enough. Oh, well, that's the same issue, huh? I can't solve this land 4 as well as land 1 if it's exactly mountain follow-up. But I still don't want to play rack is the issue. Yeah, let me just gamble. And even though that happens, that I can't solve this land 1 is still fine. I can play rack next turn and still make it up. Oh my word. It's jungle again. Sounds so familiar. Sure. So I'm just trying to draft some defense, and this is one of the defense, sure. Yeah, I take this card just in case I need to solve this land 7. Hopefully I don't, but And time to do choke fungus just for fun. Influx of settlers, sure. Beast to send for the most. That is a pretty good beast to add because we can escalate here and push everything into this land 5. The hunt defense, sure. Ravage, build. Explore into the sands. No escalations yet. And we can do say water innate, pushing it into the sand 4. Also pushing the Dahan over here, I guess. Or do I want to solve this land 5 more? I think it's fine because we have a beast over here. Just need to trust beast. And next turn I have defense here, and even if on defense and beast push, beast damage all miss, I can still hard trade a town or 2 dudes, which is like good enough. I can add a disease and the badland on land 2. Or I can add it to land 7, but feels like troll. Nothing a miter again. Oh, there we go. Blight removal. But basically, the game just comes down to a bunch of blight removal card spamming, which is like good enough. Just like these two cards. Repping a water. Confounding mists. New species. Uh, Speaking of moon card, this is the perfect chance to do it. One field per player, add a piece to land with buildings. We can add it to land 8, I guess. Both the Han and invaders do 2 damage to the Han there. Sure, I can lose it to Han land 4, doesn't matter. Lose to the Han among lands, gain 1 energy. So if I lose this to Han, I don't get energy, but it's fine. I think it's worth it because this has a potential to solve this land 7. Gather your talent to coastal. Well, we tried. Feel free to gather the Han. Take a blade. Lose it to Han. Lose a beast. Hmm. I think it's better to, kill off the explorer. Then nourish a 6. Sands build. Jungle explorer again. Alright. Let's do rack with grief and pain. Push down grief. Actually, I think pushing everything into the sand 2 might be a trouble. And do animal innate. Push. Down grief. Water innate. Push this from this land 6. And then next turn they can grab the town out and then we're gonna be good. G3. I forgot to lose another presence. Should have lost this land too. And I can grow it back. And go to land A, and I need to lose 1 again. Probably land 6. Land 6 presence is like too good. Maybe from land 4. Can grab the town. Oh, I need to grab the town. Sure, I can grab the town to land 8 and downgrade it. Feels like fine. Ethereal conjunction, beast, here, remove, blight. Oh, remove blight is pretty good. Oh, but it will have 5 or more to harm because I lost 2. What's that? Non-major power card in yours. Put it in play. That's pretty good, right? I can play BUCD to kill 2 dudes. Doing that with Han even 2. Okay, Ravage. Russia 6. Build. Jungle Sands X4. So we have candy melting for that. Animal innate. Wish from this land A. And land 3. Sand is going to double build, and jungle is going to be a trouble, and land 8 is also going to be trouble. We have a bunch of troubles, for sure. Uh, Use the water innate to force, don't even generate fear, I guess. Actually, it's fine generating fear. Force from this land 6. I can take this land 5 double building. I just need to solve land 7 and land 8. Beast disease is gonna. Yeah, I can have the disease land 5, no problem. And I can do uncanny melting. Heal off 1 blight, 1 fear. So yeah, keep drafting cards, I guess. Potter guard is one of those cards, sure. It's the exact card we're just needing here. Because it moves the Han to wherever we want. Hmm. Yeah, let's do Call the Guard, Candy Melting, and Blight Fuel. Grabbing the Blight to land 5. Call the Guard here, even 1. Then right in 8. Get at the Han. Downgrade Beast. Oh, the jungle is gonna build again. Well, it is what it is. And also we have oh well. Disease jungle wetland with the most. This entire event is so bad because I'm like missing the like removal for like twice, but it's still fine, I guess. Ravage, no rush at 6, which is like a improvement. Build. Wetland Explorer with escalation. Oh wait, did I escalate on the sands before? I forgot. Think. Okay, let me assume the worst. Let me assume I didn't. So I should have only had 2 explorers here, otherwise it's gonna ravage and this is gonna have 2 explorers. So that's from the sands escalate and then gonna escalate on the wetland. Oh, I didn't, right? I should have just escalated on the sands straight. Yeah, there's no room for yeah question that. Okay, so oh, this is pretty stuff. Maybe then 6. And then melting, heal of 1 blade. Rack with Grieve and Pain, solving this. And we have a water nade to push. Solve this land. The next turn, I just need to solve this land. One of them should be pushed over here. And yep. Let's do bottom track. Reclaiming wreck. Playing the remaining cards. Actually, nope, let me play the defense. Go here, go here. Defending this land 6. And what we are supposed to do is that we are gonna grab the Han, make the Han, downgrade, add a beast, solving this land. And we can also grab the town from land 2 to land 4, just in case. Rising interest. We have a air card in play. Sure. It's a perfect time to forget it. Return the fear card, which give us the fear number 2, which is pretty good. Jungle without light, nothing. Walls in the land with the Han. Sure. Remove a dude from land with the Han. Sure, even better. Jungle Sands, Ravage. Then Sands Ravage. Material Russia 6. Weapon Bill, exploring to Sands Mountains. So how are we doing? We are still pretty good. The mountain might take a blight, but we'll have blight heal, so it doesn't matter. Just use the watering day to push a dude, downgrade, push a Dahan, downgrade. And we can do Burak. But Burak can't touch this land 3, so I guess I can only solve this land 1, which is like good enough. Now only need to solve this land 4, which is like very easy for us. Okay, cool. Okay, now it's the time for us to fill top drive actually. Drafting a card. Elusive is probably good. Yeah, let's do elusive, I guess. Reclaim, call a guard. I'm gonna grow into here. So first of all, call a guard into here, downgrade, and uh, use the bottom text here whenever something is added or moved there. I'm gonna do one damage there and blocking the string. And right in 8, gather the Han, downgrade, elusive, downgrade, such that there's nothing you need to worry about on this part of the world. Okay, number 2, actually, yeah, pull together, sure. Destroy 2 dudes on one piece, even better. Push it to the jungle, and mountain jungle. I should have just done the mountain jungle. I didn't realize this land is gonna be in trouble because the bomb flipped. Grab a skip, remove a dude from the inland land. Remove to explore or town from inland and actually, yeah, sure. Let's remove this land 8 town. Make it like more under control. But maybe, oh, but this mountain is gonna double, right? Yeah, I think it's very important that we do this. So yeah. Oh, maybe we're supposed to remove the dude here such that we can, rush at 6 over here. And that makes us able to give up this land and try to solve this land and solve this land. Okay, rush at 6, sands, mountains, and mountain jungle. Explore into the mountains with escalation. Wetland is very safe, so let's do this. Alright, how are you looking? I think it's pretty tricky now. Let me let me add a beast and disease over here and use the water in A to push stuff into this land too. Hoping beast event solve it. I mean, it's too risky actually. Maybe it's bad. It's it's no harm to actually place it there. And we can reclaim draft a major. And these are not really good majors. Like this is a good card, but it's gonna be a trouble. We can take this card, probably forgetting this. And we might do auto guard elusive and this card. Such that, or we would do this. Because now it's very important to keep this land under control, right? So basically what we're gonna do is that we gather, make the Han, add a beast, downgrade a dude, defending 3, and elusive is gonna make it defending 7. And I need to gather 2 towns out, but if I gather it somewhere else, it's gonna make trouble, right? Oh, it's, it's pretty bad. Hmm. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to not play this card and only play, Inspire. Because Inspire at least gives us the opportunity to solve stuff later. So that's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13 damage. 13 damage is like very unacceptable, TBH. I also don't have a fear card. Ah, hmm. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take a Blight Cascade on the 7. Not gonna lie. Oh, 4G is so bad. Oh, wait. There was a consideration that I remember I pushed the Han from man 6, right? Then I can grab the two towns over here and downgrading one of them. Like, it's still not perfect solution, but at least I have something to expect. Here we go. We have Beast Destroy. That's exactly what we need. Beast damage. Do it here. Do it here. The field is gonna be pushed into this wetland. So now at least we don't take a double blight and we only have to take two blights. -1 health. Ooh, not sure. Sands Mountain, so this ravages, nothing is gonna happen, and we do Mountain Double Ravage. The second is gonna be Jungle Ravage. Let's do two over here. Mountain doesn't build Sands Wetland. Okay, after this, we're just like very, very ahead now. It's basically a misplay actually that we were in such a pinch and push the blight out, and then we can do inspire here, removing, and we just win here. Okay, so yeah, so even with a bunch of misplays, I still managed to like win healthy, game 5 to blight, and we have game 6. Russia. We got board F again, sure. Jungle start, sure. Go to ISO, fast control, encompassing word, not good enough. I'll take call to ISO. Wait for the city in turn 1. Build, explore into the wetland, sure. So H. And this turn, Japanese miner looking for a flight fuel. I mean, Color trade is not a flight fuel, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And I don't feel like this turn playing water is better because I don't really have anything to actually do. Zero conjunction, release of the prevent, remove for land with the harm. Oh, that. Finally, it hits this turn. Destroy a presence, lose one energy is something we have to do. Otherwise, we have to lose Holy Trade or something. A discard, which is like very unacceptable. So Ravage, build, explore into the sands. So I believe it's actually just better to wrap these two out, solving it in land. Into land 5, I guess. And we can block water and beast disease to this land 1, such that we don't have to worry about LC and take a blight on land 7. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I don't have a wrap in play. Hold on. Hmm. Yeah, let's do it here to this land 8. And then I can use the water innate, push. Next turn I can grab the town out. Yeah, sure, that sounds kind of better. I have to take a rush at 6, but I can take it to land 8. But in that case, I might just get the beast disease. Or to land 5, I guess. Grab it here, make land 8 a dump land. Where did I use the water innate? Oh, I used it to land 7. Sure. It might work. We'll see. Got the card. Oh, right here it is. So let's do this 2 cards. Over here. Grabbing blight. Oh, wait, I need to heal a blight on mountain or wetlands. I guess I'll have to do this. And I have to lose a presence, which I don't want to, so I just forget BOCP. Grab a town over here. Local IS for not again. I mean, it's fine because I don't have to build on NA. It's like the same. It's not really that good. Like the plot is always the same. It's just like kind of funny. Push through from blight to non-blight, sure. FB sphere is like 1, 2, 3 here. And we can push the Dahan. Let me push it to 8, I guess. So you push it to 3. Push from Dahan. That's pretty good. Stops the build. Oh, and Ravage. Okay. Sands build. Sword Mountain. There's no swords. Actually, it might not be bad, actually. Because, this Diaspora is actually helping out. New Rivers, Geologic Blight. Then Water Innate. Animal Innate. G3. Bottom track. Go to land 2 and land 4. Actually, going to land 1, just swing from land 8. Call the ISO, getting at the horn over here. And call the trade. Getting another Dahan over here and getting a town over here. Downgrade the town in total. And yep. Distant exploration. Sure. Grim Troll. Well, have to push it here. It's gonna have an extra build, but it is what it is. Here. Push. Oh, into a land with more buildings than. Nope. What Ravage? First of all, it builds. Then the Russia 6s. Then it builds again. Sends wetland. Alright, I guess this land is gonna be called traded again, so I guess it doesn't matter. I use the water animal aid here first. Push downgrade. So wetland is gonna follow up, huh? So guess I can use the water innate, push downgrade. Then we have a Wrath with Grieve and Pain, 2 fear, push it here and downgrade it. And then card trading here again. These are gonna be some problem, but overall we're still fine. Drafting a miner. Not too amazing card, but it could be something actually. Sans wetland, wetland. I need to solve this land, which we do have a way to solve. Hmm. I'll take Eddie Boone just in case something weird happens. Playing Rack and playing Blight removal again. And I happen to threshold the last tier. Maybe I don't need to. Let's do this. So we do Grand Day first, gather the Han, downgrade, add a beast. And we can do call to trade, gather, downgrade a city, because we don't need. Actually, it might just be better to make this land more under control. So let's call the trade, downgrade a dude. Event, bureaucrats. Okay, sure, doesn't matter. He's here. On defense, strike with adjacent to beast. 1 0 per board. Right, this then becomes a build. I need to rush at 6 into here as well. And sand build. Jungle explore. Escalate into the jungle. So we use the water innate, I guess. 1 fear, push downgrade, making this land under control. And heal of a blight. Actually, maybe that's bad. Maybe I'm just supposed to push these into here like a normal person. This disease could happen probably here on them too. But, and call to trade this. Yeah, I think it's pretty chill now. Bottom track, call to trade, playing these two cards and playing a rack. Now need to, call the ISO here, call the trade here, gather a Dahan, downgrade. We have a water innate here as well, gather, downgrade, add beast. And this is actually not even ravaging. Well, but we're still very ahead, so it doesn't matter. Tracing XD progression, sure. Jungle wetland with the most buildings, none. Remove a blight with at least 2. Dahan. Sure. Ravage. Ravage. Version 6. Build. Should I escalate? I think I also forgot to escalate. Let me compensate into like escalating here. I don't remember, TBH. Maybe escalated, maybe I didn't escalate. But there's a realization from time to time, and like I'm too lazy to check it out. Smile. Oh, this doesn't build, but this build, right? Yeah, this builds. So this town should have been pushed from here to here. Have a watering gate as well. One here. Push like this. Cool. Okay. Now we just need to stall enough and then just win here. Good. Reclaim. Nothing at a minor. Well, more blight heal. So why not? Actually, do we need blight heal at this point? Well, at this point? Right. We might not need it. We might just need a Steam Van to kill one dude, which is like kind of relevant. Let's do this, I guess. Steam Dance. Destroy. Shadow the Harm. Downgrade from the right and H. Make it beast. Then use color. Uh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to do it here. And Steam Dance is still the same. Color ISO, do this. And we have a color trade. Do it here. Gather downgrade. Population rises. Sure. Sends mountains at the release. Raise to the horn. Gain 1 energy. Sure. Strive and land with white. Nothing happens. Ravage. Russia 6. Build. Build again. Closest score. Mountain wetland. Sure. So we can use the water native push. Downgrade, downgrade. Also generate 1 fear. Maybe not. It's not generating fear, might just be, healthier. Something. Then go top track, nothing a major, looking for a way to end the game, and VOC is VOC. Just take VOC, reclaim, call the trade, doing call the trade again. Playing rack, playing Fort Water. Call the trade again. Gather this, downgrade this. Actually, we may not need downgrade dues anymore. And downgrade towns for more fear. Actually, not for more fear, but for something to end the game like much faster. Extensive building. Build and land with invaders not matching a build card. That's basically just that, sure. Sure can. And for Chopin, Ravage becomes a build. And coast. Also, two Russia 6, like this. Jungle Wetland. Alright. Wrap with Greed and Pain. Pushing it like this. Actually, I push this land to it instead. Use the Z on N7. Water innate, push from land 3. Then go G3, top track, playing DOC. Do I have the tag to threshold it? I think we have. Yep, we have it. Pretty cool. So we have a VOC over here. Gathering, explore, explore, and don't downgrade any of them. And oh wait. Maybe I'm supposed to not play this card and play this card and go, bottom track. Minus energy, but I can go, this. It's still thresholds VOC. And now we can, before we VOC, actually, do the water innate, make more Dahan, add a beast, downgrade a town. Then we VOC. It's like 1 damage per stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 16. 16 is able to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. Two more towns. That's VOC. I still need to call to trade it. I can even do this. I can even gather the town and then auto trade it back to make it a dude. But then it still doesn't matter at this point. Okay, move a town one or two lands on a coastal land, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Sure. Isolate a land, skip all build actions, sure. Skip land with the home land damage per the Honda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill city, kill a town. Strike to a town, -1 health, sure. Gather from single landing 2, sure. So, coast ravage. This, first of all, becomes a build, and then it doesn't build, but still need to rush at 6 over here, and jungle, wetland, jungle, anything. Explore into the sands, I need to rush at 6. Because then builds scope all and skips all build actions, and I can even, push this stuff into this land, and then kill it with a blight heal. For 1 by the way. Then I just need to reclaim and do the same thing to like make DLC work and kill off every other building. Okay. I think that was a 1 BPP game. But again, I was just measuring with my with my feelings. Not exactly the correct um thing, but it's like very like roughly correct, right? So game 6, I'm gonna record it as 1 BPP game because it's like so ahead anyways. No edge cases, no anything. And so far I've been like winning healthy, which is like crazy. And this is gonna be game 7, which is the last game we'll play today. Hopefully we can, play all the games healthy, but we'll see. Left whole of the Dahan ways. It might be relevant, but Treacherous Waterways is better. Boon of Corrupted Blood. Lightning Interest is skipped, sure. Explore into the wetland. 2 here, pushing it into the sand floor. And land 2. Turn to draft a card, and here we go. We have the blight removal. It means an offhand element blight removal, but it's still a blight removal. But elusive is elusive. Elusive might also be good. I'll take the blight removal, but maybe it's time to play it actually. I'm not sure if we're supposed to do this, but I think it's just it's fine doing this, I guess. Smaller ports spring up. Then push. Then stricken. Sure. So those Ravagers. We're build. Explore into the mountains. Right. Remove the blight. Draft again. And we have a nature's rise, which is pretty fun. Also have a stronger constant current. So if I stop this blight, the beast is safe for now. I'm gonna play some cards late in the slow. So I guess stronger constant current might be. Oh, but it's actually. Oh, actually, it's good because I can boot the Hana right here and down with it again. Hmm. The rest is red, right? Uh, I mean, sure. I don't really want to take the Russia 6 this issue, so let's just do this. to constant current. Actually, I don't even need to constant current. I just treasures waterways. And in this case, yes, I can take nature's rest just in case something happens. Treacherous waterways, downgrade. Maybe I'm supposed to go implement 6 instead. And actually grab the blight to landmark. Common Storm. If you're in the land with stuff, 1 damage to building, sure, let's do this. 5 or fewer not affected. And then matching a ravage card, 1 damage. Okay, I can kill the city, kill the town, which is like, okay, sure, I'll take it. Average build, go ahead and explore again. And that's the reason I have my presence over here, just in case something bad happens. Alright, so counter ravage, I can't solve this, but it's fine. But I can at least rack something out, right? I can rack the dude out, rack the town out, and then can animal innate, push downgrade. I can water innate, downgrade 1 of them. It's like still okay. And this turn I can G3. Grab the animal, go here, destroy, grab blight, nature's rest, remove a blight, and draw. I don't think I need to use this card. Increasing aggression, sure. Disease to jungle wetland with the most building. Remove a blight with land with 2 and receive a haunt. Okay, doesn't matter to me. Push up to 2 from the inland. Ooh, that stops a build. That's pretty good. Good ravage. Nourish a 6, build, mountain wetland, explore. The mountain wetland explores again is pretty bad, but it's still fine. Can grab a animal marker here, such that we can use the right innate. Kill 2 explorers. Add a beast. And we can add a blood water probably to land 3. And we can use the water innate to, push downgrade, push downgrade. Then next turn, a reclaim, play treacherous waterways, so this wetland, and then we're gonna be good. Reclaim. These cards are not bad, but I guess I can still try to draft more broken, animal cards. They are not, but confounding is a defense, so I'll take it. To play treacherous waterways, play rack with grief and pain, play water. The game has been like so formulaic. It's because how strong this matchup is. Just need to know how to play around the game is everything you need. So we gather, make the hunt, downgrade, add a beast. We have a draw. We can draw this town over here. Sacred Site on the threat, we don't have Beast Fear, which means we flip the bomb, which is like fine, and we can drop a minor. Promises, Poison Dew, Terrorist Drive. Terrorist Drive might be better. Strive, at least 2, sure. And then Ravish, need to rush a 6, and then Mountain is gonna double build. Well, double building mountains is not a good thing to witness, but it is what it is. Also, I needed to escalate. So, it's kind of tricky. If I want to solve this land 7, it might take some actions. I'll escalate here. Okay, so we can rack with even pain, pushing it like this. At least it solves this land. And I can once here, pushing everything out. Not everything, but pushing two dudes out. At least it's safer now. And then I think if I try very hard, I can solve this land. It's just a question of how hard I want to try. I think it deserves to trying hard, right? So I basically do Nature's Raz plus Confounding Mists. I also have the right and A. I can also do Corrupted Blood. That means I can go top track instead. Go here, grab light, and go here as well. So you have Corrupted Blood, doing 1 damage, right in 8, together, even 3. Nature's Res for like even 13. 13 has got to be enough here. There's no way 13 is not enough here. Alright. Fortune Seekers. Uh-oh. It's one of those air chases. Rim Troll. Sure. At least do the Harmonans. Reclaim a card or get a unique. Sure. I can reclaim this. Defend 1 in all lands. Okay. Mountain Ravage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. 11 damage. Let me first kill a town. Then the next Ravage is gonna kill 2 explorers. Let me push them over to the wetland, because wetland has a very low chance to show up. And then need to Russia 6. Can we Russia 6 into this Russia 6 is also kinda bad. Hmm. Maybe I can do it online too, because defense is strong. Sands Mountains. Actually, they don't explore these places, they explore here instead, and also here. Because Fortune Seekers. And let's see what we need to do. I think it's very simple, right? Just use the water innate to push the dude out and push the Dahan out, solving like 2 ravaging lands. For the Buster Spirit into this matchup. And then 2 is defendable. Treacherous Waterways, land 3. Yep, we're pretty good here. Time to drop the major actually, because we have too many cards. I mean, Flow and Fragments are both pretty good. Flow might be more flexible, and we're gonna reclaim this, play Waterways, play Purifying, and play Rack. Targeting restriction is mountain or sands. We have such targets. But there's also an issue, which is like this land is not very solvable with only these stuff. So maybe Treacherous Waterways is not as strong. I might need to do Nature's Res instead. Still fine. Okay, now we do the right and 8. Gather the Han. Defense 3, and then with Nature's Res, I'm gonna defense 5. 1 to 3. exactly 9 damage. We can grab some blight over here just in case. Yep. Visions at a time, beast damage. Hmm, sure, I would play this flow because I don't want to have damage of it. Actually, maybe it's doable because I can just, flow everything out of this mountain. But again, the Omen doesn't spawn on this mountain, right? It's gonna spawn at M2 because M2 has like 4 invaders, but this mountain has only 3, so yeah. If I flow, losing my energy, and I'm supposed to drop the major, so sorry, wrong button. Drop the major. Oh, what a terrible draft. Oh, outward. At least it's a fast card. Um, use damage might be troll. We'll see. So this beast, at least this one beast damage. Oh, but it comes with the harm defense, right? So it's fine. Right? So it is fine. So beast damage is gonna happen here and happen here and happen here and happen here. Remove. If I replace with a land with 2 or more. With a land with 2 or more is probably gonna be this town, I guess. Okay, Sans Ravage. Pretty sure everything just clears. And I probably push it into the next stage 2 is a high chance to be on this land 1. So I figure it might be better to push into land 4. And then I can solve this land 4 later. Okay, I need to rush a 6. Oh, but rush a 6ing. I mean, yeah, sure, let's do it here as well. Sands Mountains build, which only one land builds. Coast Explorer. Escalate, sure. And Sands Mountain problem again, which I already know how to solve it. Just push the Han, push dude, downgrade. We have a purifying flame. We can remove the blight from a wetland. And we can do wreck with grief and pain. Push it over here and push it over. We know the bomb is wetland, so I guess it's better to push it over this mountain. Then next turn, do a lot of defense over here. Yeah, sure, sounds good. Reclaim game, drop another major. FRT it is, sure. I'll take FRT. If I melt Earth. So basically what we're gonna do is that we FRT here. I probably need an animal to make FRT work. But I guess I'll have to play this instead. Yep. So yeah, time to FRT. Add beast. Gather beast. Gather beast. More damage. Push them over here. FRT again. Add beast. Gather beast. Killing all from these and one fear push. And I guess they have to be pushed back, which is kind of annoying. Okay, maybe. Oh, there should be 2 for here, I remember. Maybe I kill like this. And then I can push them over to land 5, which is like doesn't matter. I can write in H, gather the Han. even 3. And if I do the writing age first, I'm pretty sure this town is also pushed out, and this town is also pushed out over here. So it's like even 3 against 3 damage, and we are pretty good, and we can grab the blight over here back, or blight heal. Ah, god damn it. Blight heal, diaspora again. I mean, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly 5 adjacencies. At least I can push one here. I mean, I have to push one here in case it ravages, and push one here. I can push a dude over here, and push a town over here, and push. Ah, I mean, well, at least view card is gonna bail me out, surely. Not mention a ravage card, add a strive to a stuff, take a take a damage per strive it has, okay. Skip all build actions where the haunt outnumber. One field of word, haunt defense, sure. The haunt defense is gonna help me out so much. So Sands with Mountains Ravage. Sands Mountains Ravage. Unfortunately, this takes a, like Cascade. And have to Cascade somewhere and lose a presence. Ah, cringe. This Ravages. At least we don't have to rush at 6. Maybe I'm supposed to do it here. Then coast build, jungle wetland build. Skip all build actions where the haunt outnumber, but it doesn't matter. Mountain jungle explore. Well, still heal the blight. We probably. Oh, jungle wetland, huh? So it's like still fine because we can reclaim and play FRT again. Don't have a range for this rack, which is kind of bad. Let's do the water day. Just simply push this explorer out, and then I can rack. What do I rack? I can rack this town out. Rack this town out as well, and then one here because I removed the we're turn level 3. Okay, sure. That makes things so much easier because next turn I just reclaim and play the same try the threshold already made and we just win here. Okay, cool. But this game is still like maximum 2 BPP. So overall, my game was like 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2 for 7 games. And the average is something, I think it's something like 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. I'm using calculator, yes. 1.7 average blade, which is like very, very um good. I think it's a very good result. Hopefully, I think this is a result that warrants into like A tier or S tier spirit into Russia even. And note that I'm playing with random board and I'm playing into all the edge cases, right? So local diaspora, harvest bounty, and a lot of like increasing aggression. I'm playing with into all these events and I'm still maintain healthy, which is like I think it means something. Okay, sure. This is the 7 games of Wonder Waters into Russia, and hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll see you next time.